Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
Yep. Yo. You already know what it is, man. We back it again with another one. I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Bean.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, it's a social norm. We're going ahead and talk to y'all, man. Hey, episode 162. You know we knocking them out. It's called Being First in the Relationship. Now, the reason I wanted to do this episode was because I've been reading this book called Males versus Man. And it pretty much talks about how a male can grow up and never really become a man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta become, being a man has to be taught. You don't just become a man because you just grow up.
That's true.
Right? You have, or just get older. You actually have to be taught by somebody who exemplifies manhood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in one of the chapters, it talks about how being first is an essential part of being a man in the relationship. And when he first said being first, I'm thinking, okay, like being first to eat, being first, to get the remote, watch his show. That's what I'm thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, what he meant was being first and how you carry yourself exemplify how you want your children or your wife to carry herself. You have to carry yourself a certain way. So you have to be the first one. And it talks about how in society, we as people, a lot of us is like, you do it first. Let me see you do it.
That's true.
Because a lot of us are followers.
That's true.
A lot of us are scared to do stuff and not be out here and be the leader. But in the relationship, you got to be the leader. You got to be the one to say, okay, we're going to go do this. This when we going to do it, and this how we going to do it. But a lot of us be like, well, oh, well, she's flipping out. She's mad. She's doing this. And most of the time what happens is what? Most people flip out and get mad too. The reality is, and this is the one thing he said in the chapter. He said, you got to do the 10-2 rule. And I'm like, what is that 10-2 rule? And it said, when you go learn how to learn how to drive by the instructor tells you 10-2 for the wheel, right? To control the wheel, control the car, you need to be at 10-2 at all times. And they said, when your woman is at 10, when she's flipping out, when she's yelling, and this just don't go for your lady. This goes for people you deal with, friends, family, kids, whatever. When they're at 10, you need to be at 2. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, because a lot of times when someone's at 10, the first thing we want to do is go right to 10 with them. Like, what's up? I can match your energy.
Yep.
But the best thing for a man to do is to go to 2. Because when someone's screaming, if you're talking to them calmly, they have to either lower their voice to 2, or they have to lower their voice automatically just to hear what you're saying. Because you're not going to be screaming at them.
Exactly.
Or they have to leave the situation because they don't know how to deal with bringing the energy down.
Yeah. And
I was like, yo, that's one of the biggest things I struggled with growing up. Like, when somebody I was with the shit. I'm with it. So if you brought crazy energy,
you're going to bring it right back.
I'm bringing it right to you. It's whatever.
Because as men, that's how we're taught to,
But we taught by women.
Yeah. That's true.
And this is how to be taught by a man. You got to be in control at all times.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And a lot of times a woman's going to test you to see if you can stay in control. She's going to try to test you. And I mean, I'll give you an example. Like, the other day, I was tested by one of the guys I was working with. He was just trying to joke and make fun of me and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, and I really, really could have went in on him.
Yeah.
And I a little bit did, but I didn't go like I wanted to. And I'm glad I didn't, because honestly, when someone's out here making fun of you or trying to belittle you or whatever, it's because really it's how they feel about themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They need to feel good about themselves, so they find flaws in someone else.
Exactly. If you're a confident man, you don't need to pick on nobody. You don't need to say nothing about nobody because you're not worried about nobody else but yourself.
Exactly.
And I had to learn that. So I'm like, yo, you know what? From now on, when I'm talking to somebody and they're flipping out, I need to bring it down and let them understand. Because you ever talk to somebody who, and we have it all the time at the prison. You have a guy, inmate, who literally is flipping out, acting tough, acting big and macho, and you could tell
They not really.
he's scared.
Yes.
He's scared and he's acting this way because he's trying to project that he's not scared.
That's his defense mechanism.
Exactly. But then you come across, every once in a while you come across somebody who ain't blinking, who's talking real quiet, and you know they mean business. You know they're not playing with you. They're going to do some real damage to somebody.
Open this cage and we're gonna see what happens.
Let's do this.
Like, oh God, leave that cage shut.
Hey, you be like, can we wait till the next shift? Because I'm not gonna be here for that. But the one be like, bring it in. Y'all want to do something? Let's do this. As soon as you open the gate, all right, I'm gonna lay down. I don't want no parts of this.
I got an example of that. I got called to help somebody out one time.
Mm-hmm.
And all it was is this inmate wanted to go back to the block.
Yeah.
And he was screaming, take me back to the block. And the sergeant was yelling, we taking you back to the block. Now they're just going in on each other. And I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, listen to y'all. I said, y'all both saying the same thing.
So because they was both screaming, neither one of them could register that they agree with each other.
Yeah, take me back. I'm gonna take you back. And I was like, sorry, take a step back. And I talked to them, man. I was like, look, you screaming, take me back to the block. He's like, yeah, because he's screaming at me. I'm like, he's telling you,
I'm gonna take you
back to the block. Well, I ain't hear that. You ain't hear that because you screaming your head off.
Yeah.
I said, let me take you back to the block. Over the cage, and boom, we went back
to the block.
Like it was nothing.
That's crazy how the communication can be discombobulated. And it really is like that in all cases. When you are screaming and yelling and cussing at somebody, you're so high on your energy level, you're not listening to anything nobody's saying
at all. I'm like,
all you know is, motherfucker, yo, they body language is tense. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And if I'm waiting for you to swing, that's pretty much where I'm at.
I'm like, there's no need to fight, y'all. Y'all doing this. Y'all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
It was just.
I've had that in like real heated debates, and then you realize somebody might come in like, y'all both saying the same thing, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. My bad.
You feel dumb. But another story I got about communication when somebody's screaming, I had to learn this the hard way when I was married. I always tell the story. I got real sick one time and I lost my voice. I went totally mute for like 30 days.
Yeah.
And in that 30 days, I made my ex-wife mad about something and she would come out screaming and stuff. And I just couldn't respond because, I couldn't talk. So I just
physically, you couldn't say anything.
Yeah. I was like, what do you want me to say? And then she literally like self-destructed because she was just going crazy and all I could do was sit there. And she's like, I can't wait for you to get your voice back. I was like,
because she has nowhere to go with it. Like, it's like you're putting me in a box. You know what I mean? It's like you're in a roundabout and you can't get out. Because you're not giving me no exit. You're not giving me a turn to turn on or nothing. I'm expecting you to either end the conversation or say something stupid to where now I can go with that.
Yeah, go in on you. But I was like,
that's why they always say less is more. Sometimes not saying anything is saying a lot more than talking a whole bunch.
Yeah. So from that day on after that, if we got into an argument, I just stopped talking.
Yeah. So if that's the biggest advice we can give you, sometimes don't say anything.
Yeah.
To when your woman's hot and mad, don't say anything. Because One, she might say something to trigger, because the thing is, what they said in the book too, when somebody's mad or feels degraded or feel like they're being made fun of, you instinctively want to make the other person feel how you're feeling.
Yeah.
So you're going to say something nasty, funny back to them, try to belittle them, whatever case may be. That's most of the people do.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to rise above that and say, you know what? Understand, like, really, and this is what I'm trying to get at. I'm learning more about how I am as a person, like how I react to things and things like that. And I'm no different than you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us have a lot of shortcomings. And when you see somebody doing that, understand these are their shortcomings.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
and I realized this too, basically recently. And you realize the person you're arguing with may not have the same like problem solving skills as you do.
level of
maturity,
and, let's be honest, intelligence.
yeah, or emotional awareness. And
You ever,
instead of,
I mean, you ever see that commercial? Remember that Geico commercial where it was like cavemen,
mm-hmm.
and like people would come to him because of what's the stigma? Cavemen are supposed to be like dumb.
Yeah.
Right, and people, he'd be like, and the caveman was an oxymoron. He actually was like smart. He was like, yo, I just look like this. Like, you don't have to tell me. But what I'm saying is, sometimes you might be talking to a caveman and you don't realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to somebody and I'm realizing, like, you know what? Our brain capacity is different.
Mm-hmm.
How I'm thinking and how I'm moving is completely different than how you moving.
Yeah. And once you realize that, you just like, all right. You can't get as mad as you because you realize they're not just on the same level as you.
It'd be like you arguing with somebody and then you realize they don't know how to read. You'll be like, wait a minute. Back it up. Why am I arguing with this person?
Exactly.
They don't know how to read, so they're not, and I'm not knocking nobody who don't know how to read, but I'm just saying, because they grew up differently and they're not aware of certain things that I'm aware of. So I have to fall back and be like, you know what? Why are they getting under my skin?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
even conversations we've had on this podcast when people were mad at you and they were like, why do you let them say things like that? I was like, look, so you gotta try to understand where he's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we didn't grow up the same. So he's not gonna look at a situation like I would. I said, that's where you gotta talk to him and figure out, okay, what do you mean by when you say like this?
Yeah. But you're seeking knowledge.
Yeah.
You're trying to understand me to see, okay, let me see if he's talking some bullshit or does he actually have a reasoning for why he's saying stuff. Because sometimes everybody's got a reasoning, whether it's quality reason or not. Like, it's either going to be they can explain why they're saying this, or they're saying this because of insecurities and they're trying to look smarter than they are.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and look at some of these videos. That shout out to AA Ron, aka Skins. He sent us some videos to watch and react to. Also, if y'all ever want to put in comments to tell us what questions y'all want to ask for our interview segments when we go out to the streets, please don't be afraid to hit us up and give us a genuine, oh, here we go, question to ask the people. All right, let's get it.
Just fucking baffles me is that women in relationships will actually tell their man no to getting punani. Whoa. So you tell your man no? You tell him you're too tired or you have a headache? That can never be me. Giving it to your man is a part of loyalty. You know what really just fucking baffles me is that women in relationships will actually tell their man no to getting punani.
I don't get it.
Oh, she's saying denying their man's sex. That's what she's talking about.
So she's saying women deny their man of sex to gain punani?
No, to getting, the way she said it sounded weird. She said women saying no to their man for getting punani. That's what she said. It just sounded weird when she said it. If you hear it again, she's basically saying
so she gives him sex.
No, she's saying she doesn't understand how women will deny their man sex.
Oh.
And she said sex is a sign of loyalty.
Because those women are manipulative. That's a manipulation tactic. That's all that is. Women trying to control what they feel that, but most of the time, either they've been taught this, okay, they know men want sex, so they know that's gonna taking away something somebody wants or needs is a manipulation tactic.
Exactly. And I always warn people about that. That's only gonna work so many times.
It is.
And then Sunday, and then when your man goes like, okay.
But my question is, let's say it works for you, right? Is it going in the long run? Is it going to work for you? Because let's say you get him to whatever, give him money, go somewhere you want him to go, whatever it may be. Do you not know? I'm like, this is the thing I want to ask women. Do y'all really think men are that stupid that we don't realize you're manipulating us? Trying to manipulate us? And think about this. If we know you're manipulating, do you think we're not going to resent you for it?
Yeah, that just opens a window to
we're gonna get you back.
All kinds of trouble.
Because nobody wants to be manipulated. Not no man, woman, or even a child. So, well, I ain't gonna sit there. Let me stop. Because some women, it's sad to say, some women actually do want to be manipulated. They'd rather you paint them a picture of a fake reality than give them the real.
Yeah, they don't know that doesn't help at all.
In their mind, they think it helps.
I don't know what's wrong with them, but yeah, you're right though. Nobody wants that, and in the end, it hurts you more than anything.
Definitely.
And then when he leave or cheat on you,
which he will. I don't think there's one man.
What can you say?
But see, that's where a woman thinks that woman who's doing, not all women. Let me just get this correct for y'all. The woman who's manipulating the man to do what she wants, do her bidding for her by taking away sex. She knows. I forgot what the fuck I was about to say, y'all. Oh man, it's been a long day, y'all. At the end of the day, she knows she's not gonna. Oh, this is the thing. Okay, she knows eventually he's gonna either this is the thing. She thinks that he doesn't value himself enough to go out there and cheat. She looks so low bar of him that she really believes she's the only woman he can get. This is why I say, fellas, when you're dating a girl, don't let her stop you from going to the gym. Don't let her stop you from getting that better job. Don't let her stop you from progressing upwards in your life, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, all those things. Because if she's doing that to try to keep you down low, so where she's your only option. She's trying to keep you in that roundabout where you only can come back to me. There's no other choice you can make but me.
Okay. But I agree. You can't. I had to tell a couple of people that to get jobs because their woman didn't want them to, but in the long run, it ended up working out.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it did. Because the woman was mad in the beginning, but then when the money started rolling in, they changed their tune. So,
well, of course. Because what woman doesn't like to see a man choose his purpose over her? Truly. She might act like she doesn't, but she respects a man who chooses his purpose over her, as he should. Let's get into another video.
Today I'm cooking Sunday dinner for my sneaky link. Start with the steak, get the butter super hot, give it a flip. Yeah, this is what it's looking like. Now it's time for the shrimp, and the same thing applies. I'm grabbing the bacon bits for the potato, which has shrimp, cheese, butter, and sour cream on it. And this is the final result.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, that food do look good.
Today I'm cooking Sunday dinner for my sneaky link.
Okay, so I'm guessing the video is she's cooking Sunday dinner for her sneaky link.
It's her side dude.
Now I'm guessing I wanna hope, but nowadays I can't even sit there and think. I want to hope that she's just using that for clickbait.
Oh yeah,
But
why would you do that? Why would you be dumb enough to?
But the fact that she didn't show the man in the video lets me know this probably ain't clickbait. Women love to treat the side dude better than the main dude, and it's because she understands the main dude is on a roundabout. The side dude. See, this is the thing. Let me just show you. No,
Okay,
I'm about to put it. Give me a second. Let me wrap this thing up for you.
Okay.
All right. Now I got a cleaning lady. Right.
Okay. Yep.
My cleaning lady comes through. We talk while she cleaning, and she tells me, "Hey, I'm dealing with a guy that's married." That's what she's dealing with. She knows. So right now, that's her sneaky link. She purposely tries to pull him from his wife on days she knows are important to his wife, because she wants to. It feeds her ego. It feeds her ego that she can pull. She has this power over him to where he'll come and hang out with her on vacation. I mean, on Valentine's Day, he'll come and hang out with her on, her birthday. Stuff like that makes her feel empowered. And honestly, the toxicity about that whole scenario, what do you always say? The forbidden fruit
always tastes the best.
Okay, she's doing that, right? Because she needs that. She wants to feed her ego. That girl right there is cooking this magnificent, tasty meal because she knows the sneaky link has other women. When women know you have other women, they're going to compete. Women love to compete. They love a chase, but they also love to know they pulled you away from other women, because it makes them understand I'm important. I'm more important than these other women because I bring more to the table for him, whether it be my body, my good ass head, or my good meals. I can do it all for him, and he gonna come to me. That's the psychological sickness that some people have. And I don't just want you, it ain't just a woman thing. All right. A lot of women are acceptable to it because a lot of people who are acceptable to their emotions.
Yeah.
That's why it's a stigma that women are the ones who just do this. It's not just women. It's people who are prone to the flesh, people who are prone to their emotions, who are willing to go into what they feel more than what's a logical thing to do. Logically, posting a video of you cooking a food for your sneaky link
it's foolish.
Is a foolish thing to do. But because she knows her ego is going to be fed from it, she doesn't care.
Man,
the fact that she got a video out there and maybe her man might see it, but she's hidden it through different ways. In the excitement of that, she doesn't care.
And it's I can't disagree. That's the thing.
Because what I'm saying makes sense. You're like, yeah,
I've experienced it.
You've experienced it. You've done it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We've all done it. We've all been fallen into that trap of the flesh of the emotions, to where you're like, you know what? I know I shouldn't call this girl. I know I shouldn't come over there and see this person. I know I shouldn't be dealing with this, being here right now. But guess what? Everything inside you know what you're gonna do. You know it before you even. As soon as you're talking to yourself, but you're walking to the car, cutting that car keys on, driving. Talking about, you know what? I'm gonna go somewhere else. No, you're not. But what? See that? Look, now you're getting off on that exit. You know what's it's leading to. And what's leading it to is the ego getting boosted, the endorphins going what's it called when you eat like a piece of candy or sugar or something? That chemical that happens in your brain.
Not just dopamine. Not
Dopamine. The
Yeah.
dopamine fix is coming. That's why you're doing it. You don't really know why you do what you do. You don't know why you eat that piece of candy that you shouldn't eat, or that cookie, or you don't know why you go mess with that girl that you know you can't even stand listening to, or that guy that you know is already taken. It's because you're a dopamine addict, and you're chasing the dopamine. You chasing the thrill. That's the adrenaline that shoots into your body when you know, oh shit, we out here in this parking lot right outside a damn church, and they getting out of church and she over there chopping you off. That's the type of stuff people do. Or you at a park and you having sex. All these different things that you be like, yo, you know darn well you ain't supposed to be doing this, and it feels so good.
And then when you're done and
When
you
you're
come
done,
down,
you come back to reality and you feel sick.
yeah,
You feel disgusting that you let the flesh and the emotions get the best of you. You come back to reality. You snap out of it. You start looking at the girl or the guy, and you be like, hey, you like, yeah. So when we gonna hang out again? Oh hell! When I'm on a dopamine fix again, bye.
It's that clarity. Look at that post nut clarity they call it.
That shit is undefeated. I'll tell every man this: if you want to really know if this woman is the woman for you, and you truly love this woman, right before you meet with her, bust a huge nut. Go jerk off. Matter of fact, jerk off twice. Nut twice. And if you still want to hang out with this woman, you in love. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, you don't know how many times I've had girls. No, let me not tell myself, but I've had friends tell me, you know, that they was having somebody come over, and then they wrote one out, and then they said, I don't really want that. And they tell them, hey, don't, hey, something came up, don't come.
Yeah, I like how you clean that up real quick.
I know, right? You like how I did that? They're like, you ain't fooling nobody in that one.
No, I get it. You gotta have that. You gotta have that clear clairvoyance and know this ain't good for you.
Exactly.
Man, people don't care, man. People don't care no more. Really think about it. Back in the day, you know, you could just tell somebody, "Oh, I got somebody," and that'll be it.
Okay, so we got another video. Let's pop this thing on. You know that's what I've been doing? I've been playing the pause game.
It's a pause game.
Have you ever watched? Go watch the new sports, I guess, show. It is what it is with Cameron and Mace, and they do a lot of, like, if you say something like kind of gay.
Oh,
they'll
like
like pause, or they'll say, "Yo, you know that's real frisky, bro." You know, for some reason I started doing that. It's fun. All right. What did I just do? Correction, y'all.
Yeah, you add the video.
Remove. I did the wrong one. Give me a second, y'all.
Okay.
But other than that, I hope everybody's having a good 4th. Here we go. Let's get it.
You have been dating your girl for however long, 5 years. You take her to Turks and Caicos.
Mm-hmm.
You open up her phone and you've seen something from 10 years ago. You're calling it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like dead ass.
Yeah. Let me ask you another question then. One more time. Another dream scenario to make so this all makes sense. Let's say you go to a fortune teller. Mm-hmm. That man of your dreams, you find out 5 years from now, he's going to be broke. No ability to provide security for you. He's going to become an alcoholic. Would you stay with him now that you're armed with this information?
No.
Fantastic. Women are interested in a man's future. A man is interested in a woman's past.
Gotcha, bitch. Okay.
So that's the difference. We are completely opposite in the way we view the opposite gender, the way we view sex, the way we view relationships. There's a masculine and a feminine. There are things that men can do that women can't, and vice versa.
Okay. Now that was deep.
Yeah, I'm over Fresh and Fit, but
What you say? You over him?
I'm over Fresh and Fit. I'm over a lot of these.
I'm over a lot. Okay, I'll agree. We had this conversation the other day.
Yeah,
We've gotten to a point where we listen to Fresh and Fit, Alpha Male Strategies,
Eight at the Table,
Kevin Samuels, all these different people. And what we've come to realize is this: a small portion of what they say is true. And we do agree with it, a small portion. But a lot of the stuff they say gives me that vibe of I hate women. I'm a mad little kid in the corner. And I don't want, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, like they give you that, you could tell that they hate women.
Yeah, and you realize they don't, I haven't watched all their episodes, so I can't say nothing, but they don't talk about any like getting together with anybody, togetherness, like relationships lasting.
All they talk about is the division. What I mean is the opposite of each other to put them further away from each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is your true agenda with these podcasts? Because if you're not literally trying to overcome and help bridge the gap between men and women, what's your real intentions? You know what I mean? And I get it. Sometimes now they always talk about emotions and all this stuff about women. But if you really look at their podcast, they're the emotional ones. I'm not saying women aren't emotional.
The one who always mad about every other.
Which one? The dark skin or light skin?
The light skin one. Myron. He always screaming about something. If you scroll a few, you can find he's always yelling about something.
What I want y'all, and I get it. A lot of times they're doing stuff for clickbait and to get views. But I want y'all to answer y'all this. Ask yourself this: what type of energy are they bringing? Because one thing I can say is you can say the most male chauvinist things ever, but overall, the woman wants to know what type of energy you bring into her. Are you bringing positive energy to her?
Exactly.
And vice versa. Men want positive energy brought to them. At the end of the day, we all are like little ass kids inside, and we want to be babied, and we want to be coddled, and we want to be nurtured. And if you're not giving those things, that energy to people, no one wants to be around you.
Exactly.
People, we want our egos filled too. You know what I mean? It's no different when you were a little kid and you hit the little ball off the T-ball, and guess what your mom and dad did? Oh my God, you did such a great job. Yeah. And you was like, yeah, I did. That feels good. And it's the same thing as an adult. When your girl makes you a meal, you need to be like, babe, I'm telling you, hey, you used to not do it but you killing it. You kill, man, that food. And I don't give a fuck if it tastes horrific. Guess what's gonna happen? She gonna keep working on it, and eventually, if you keep consistently doing something, you're gonna master it. Because she gotta eat the shit too. You think she don't know the shit got shells in it and it ain't tasting well?
I've seen a few TikToks where women have cooked nasty food
on purpose, just
to see what they do. But a lot of them pass like, oh yeah, you cook.
The husbands always be like, how much salt you put in there? But they never say, they even like the son, now the kids, the son and daughter, like the dad already see it on his face. He's like, hey, just put it down, going out. Because he already know he about to crush this woman's dream. He don't know that she faking this. So he, as a man, he always supposed to uplift your woman.
Speak
life in her. So he's like, I think you might have, babe, I'm gonna eat it, but you might have been a little heavy on the salt. Heavy on the salt. No, darn well she done put all kind of nonsense. He struggled through that, mama.
She put like eggshells or something. He just crunchy. He was like,
is the texture? Yeah, I put a little fried. What she said? She said some fried onion shells or something in there. You're like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess.
I'm about to tell my dad. My dad did this one time.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, normally, there was a stint when my aunt was staying with us, my mom's sister.
I think you might have told me. Okay, yeah. I don't think you said it on here, but go ahead.
So, she decided to be nice and cook, right? So my mom could cook. So my
Okay.
dad comes home from work and he's eating. He's just like, "Hey, yo, what's the matter with you? Why you cooking like that? What's going on? Like, what happened to you?" Like he
Who
bugged
cooked?
my mom's sister did.
Oh, your mom's sister cooked,
Yeah.
not your mother.
No, she didn't cook. She's
Okay.
so my dad's like, "Yo, like
You
what's
slipping.
like what's going on with you, man? Like, why does it taste like this? This ain't right." My mom's like, "Yo, stop, just stop it."
And he said in front of everybody.
He said in front he said in front of everybody, and my mom was like, "I didn't cook that. My
Damn.
sister did." Even my dad was like, "Oh, yeah."
Damn.
It was no recovery, dude. I was laughing so hard. I laughed for a solid 10
He like,
minutes.
look, I know you're cooking. You're cooking good.
Yeah, he was
whatever
like,
this is, you need
"This
to
ain't
stop.
it." Yeah, he told her straight.
I bet your mom, when you was like, you probably like, I've been wanting to say that, but mom keep pinching me every time. One time, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you a story. One time, so I grew up. My father, he was the one who cooked the most in our house. My mom could cook, but she was always working nights and stuff, so she never really cooked. My dad would come home, he cooked, but my dad, and God bless him, he's not a chef. My dad is so generic. He gets cans of green beans, cans of corn, cans of the little mixture of like the carrot, corn, green bean type shit, and then potatoes, and he would just boil them to death. No seasoning at all involved in this. Just boil and salt, barely salt. All right. So he would make this, and he would roast. He would bake some chicken in the oven. That's it. That's our
just bake it.
chicken.
No,
He would put maybe some salt and pepper on that thing. That was what we would eat. Like, imagine I'm living, and I'm like, yo, my dad's from Mississippi. You would never, if he cooked you food, you would never know my father from the South.
oh yeah,
My dad
historically,
he cooked food like white people in the suburbs. That's how my dad cooked. So we used to his cooking after a while. Was I fed up with it? Yes. But was I used to it? Yes, because that was the only thing I had. He would burn everything. But this is the thing about this, how you know human beings are adaptable to anything, good or bad. He burnt stuff so much. We didn't know
it wasn't supposed to be burnt.
It wasn't supposed to be burnt because we grew up eating it. So our cousins, one time, my aunt and our cousins came up from Mississippi, and they staying with us. And my dad, he loved cooking breakfast, so he'd always cook breakfast for us. So he cooked egg, bacon, sausage, all this stuff, right? So, and I got a lot of cousins, but he cooked the breakfast. We're eating. Me, my sister, and my one cousin who lived with us was eating the food up. All our other cousins was like looking at us and like, we ain't hungry. We good. So we ain't thinking nothing of it. We're like, okay, they ain't hungry there. We eating the food. After my father left, they all came up to us like, can you cook us something? Can you cook us something? And we was like, why ain't you eating when there was food here earlier? That shit was burnt. And like, we looked at them and we was like, what? And it was like, eggs ain't supposed to be brown. I was like, it like blew my mind that I realized I finally realized like my father is cooking burnt food. But I never knew that because that's all I ate.
Oh my God.
And then when they cooked eggs, that was my first time trying eggs
that weren't
burnt. And I was like, oh, this is what eggs supposed to taste like?
Oh my God.
And then when I told my dad that story years later, because I never told him that initially, because I know he would have been feeling some type of way, he don't want to believe it. He don't want to believe that they didn't want to eat because his food was burnt. He's like, nah, they just wasn't hungry. I'm like, okay, you're in denial.
Oh man.
Let's get another video, man. Yeah, we're gonna do this one right here.
He said, I don't believe it.
So I have no reason to lie to you, but whatever. All right.
Didn't you end up getting better at cooking?
Love you, Dad. Everybody gotta have every, skill.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
Roll down the window.
Wait a minute. This can't be true. Caught his girlfriend and dad cheating on Easter Sunday.
Hey, son, what they doing,
Angela?
son?
What they doing together?
Hey, I'm sorry, son. You got to find out this way, son.
What you mean find out this
Hey,
way?
get the phone out.
Nah, man. Nah, they need to see this. They
God, I hope this ain't real.
need to see what kind of trifling person
She's smiling.
you are.
Son, get that phone
Nah,
out.
man. You too. You raised me.
Because it ain't you.
What you mean it ain't me?
Son,
What I do,
get
huh?
out my
What I
face.
do?
Listen.
God, what I do?
Get home, son.
Huh?
Go home.
Huh?
I'm sorry, you
Oh,
gotta
it's
find
like
out
that.
this
No,
way.
man.
Hey,
Get out the car.
hey,
Get out the car.
Don't
Get out
open
the
my
car,
door,
huh?
boy.
Then
Don't
get out the
open
car.
my door.
Get out the car.
Okay, let's just be real.
That's not real.
You lost the privilege to say boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dads always want to call you a boy when they're mad at you.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a grown ass man. You lost that privilege.
Real man, son.
Oh, she need.
And you
Oh,
need to
she
see
need
for
a
an
real
example
man.
what a
Oh,
real
so
man
that's like
look
that, Ed.
We're gonna finish this off, and I don't know if this is real.
Look at her. Look at her. She cheat.
Crackers,
Oh, I am, huh? Huh? So it's like that, huh?
Angela, get
Huh?
in the car.
What? What?
You know
Look
what?
at this. Look
I've
at this.
been
Trash.
unhappy.
Trash.
Trash.
Huh?
He take
Trash.
care of me. Where have you been? You
What you
working
mean?
all the
I've
time.
been working.
Yes,
Yes.
you've been working.
Yes.
You don't
So I
spend time
can't-
with me no.
Okay, you know what? I think this might be real. Let me tell you why I think it's real. Listen how hoarse he can.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody be screaming like that if they ain't really excited and for real. This is real, dude. Let's keep going.
Let's see. Yeah.
So I can get back to you. What? No, man. Don't
Get
do
your
that.
head
That's
on
what
my
you did,
face,
huh?
boy.
So
I'm not
mom
gonna
died.
do
This is
that.
what you do. Look at this. Look. So mom died. This is what you do. Look
I'm
at your
living
face.
my life, boy.
You living your life. Yeah.
She with a real man.
Oh, she with
And
a
I'm
real
showing
man.
you what a real man looks
Oh,
like.
oh.
That's definitely not a real man.
Mm-mm.
There's no way you sacrifice your child's sanity, love, and respect for any woman
Mm-hmm.
that ain't her, that ain't their mother. There's no way. You're not a man. There's no way you a man on this.
Oh, okay, get out the car. Come on, get out the car.
He ready to whoop daddy's ass. That's what he ready to do.
Yeah, catch a
Yeah,
face.
tell me what I'm gonna do, huh? I'm gonna deal with you later. I'm gonna deal with you.
Deal with me
Oh,
later.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be gone.
Oh, you're gonna be going. Oh, yeah, with my dad. With my dad.
She with a real
Look,
man,
look
son.
at everybody. Look, trash.
Come
Like I
on.
said, all of y'all.
I'm 4
No.
years up, son.
Okay,
Do not
okay.
come to me that
Mhm.
way.
All right, open the
Still-
goddamn.
hey,
Open the
You
door.
gonna respect me? I'm still your father.
Oh, I'm-
boy.
Ain't no way. I would have grabbed that finger and just went off with it.
I would have bit it.
Uh-huh. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
It's over with.
Oh, so
son.
you leaving
She
now?
with a real
So you
man.
leaving?
It's
Look,
over
y'all.
with.
Look, our everybody. Trash. Trash number one. Trash number two. Oh, you coming back out?
Coming
Oh,
out to
come
show
on.
it trash.
Come
Go ahead,
on.
show it.
Oh,
Angela.
I'm tired of being with your bro.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Angela, get in the car.
I'm glad.
We ain't got to explain nothing to this son.
What
You
in
lucky
the
I
hell?
love you. I love you,
Wow.
son.
No, you
Other
don't.
than I will
This ain't
beat
love. What kind of crap is that? This is not love. Huh?
I'm
She's
sorry.
talking about
No.
baby. Let's go. I'm beating all that car up. The car ain't gonna.
Oh,
yeah.
no, get out.
Do not open my
Get out the door. Yeah. Ooh.
Wait a minute now. Who that? Hold up now. Y'all caught that, y'all?
I know.
Hold up. Rewind
Get
that.
out the door. Yeah.
Pause.
So
Right there. Who is this? Who is this lady in the pink?
Come on, nah.
Get over
You
here,
ain't going
boy.
nowhere. Look, y'all.
Move.
These trash. All y'all trash.
Get that phone out my face, boy.
Come on. Come on. What you mean?
I'm gonna
What
beat
you
you
mean?
up in
Come
my
on.
face.
No.
You hear what she said? Bye, town. If there was ever look, and I okay, it's all
Oh,
good.
man.
Get out my
Come on,
face.
Edge.
All right, y'all. Let me just say something. If there was ever a time And I don't condone this at all. When there was ever a time to spit in somebody's face, that was it.
Oh, I'm throwing a jab as he's driving off.
Hey, something. That's my thing. Okay, this is where, and I get it. Your wife died. You're very vulnerable, but don't let some pussy get between you and your only. I don't know if he's your only son, but your son, your flesh and blood, over some woman. Think about this. Why would you even want a woman who's willing to cheat on her man with her father?
Exactly.
What kind of more? Y'all both are trash. Trash attract trash. That I know this ain't something you want to hear, man, but it's the best thing that could have happened to you.
Exactly.
Because you realize right then and there what's real. Who need to be in your life? Cut these people out your life. Cut that girl. Because so what's gonna happen is this: your man gonna get old, and she gonna want to try to come double back. Don't never let no girl come back off of that. And then the father, I don't know if you can ever mend something like that.
No, you.
That's gonna be hard.
Especially
a lot of years of therapy.
If you like really loved her and too plan on marrying her, and then all of a sudden you do stuff like that.
My thing is this: like, man, the devil is strong, and the devil is a strong motherfucker. He can really fuck up shit. This man, since he, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to condone because he lost his wife. If something bad happened, don't mean you go do bad.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But fellas, understand the type of women you dealing with. If she's, look at her morals. That's the thing. We tried to do an episode on this. I think we might do another one. The morals of people today are shot. The morals of a woman, what she values, is shot. If she's talking about, oh, I'm done dealing with a broke dude, da, 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 da. That's his son. That's his son. So he would, at some point, he's gonna probably follow in his dad's footsteps and become whatever he is.
Mm-hmm.
See, women nowadays got it twisted. They want the end result. They want the already established. What's the point of him needing you if he already established?
That's true. He's gonna get tired of her.
Oh my god, the sweet fruit or the unwanted fruit, or what you call it?
The
forbidden fruit.
Forbidden fruit
tastes the best, dude. You won in this situation, and I'm glad and I'm proud of you. You didn't assault the man, because I ain't gonna say father. He ain't your father no more. This is a man that need to get his ass whooped. But you prevailed and said, "Nah, I ain't gonna do that." He probably realized he can't whoop his dad. That's really what
he
happened.
don't sound like he.
And that's why I condone the spitting in the face. I can't whoop you. If I can't beat your ass and you do me dirty like that, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna kick the door, something.
So break through the window.
But that's where you going into emotions. So looking back, I guarantee you, he's gonna find something better for himself.
He probably got something better standing next to him.
I know that pink girl, like, come on, just come with me. I'm gonna take care of you.
She probably told him, "Your dad out here with your girl."
That's so bad. Cheaters caught cheating. Okay. Oh, that's what you meant. You know what? And I'm just going to talk about this. I don't know, Aaron, is going on because you send a lot of cheating videos.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, it's a common theme here. Like, you okay, bro? Like,
talk to us, man. Skins, is you? What's going on in your heart? Is it just like, you just it caught your eye? I don't know. I'm just asking. All right, let's watch this video.
Back from Atlanta, huh? Oh, I see.
My flight was a little bit delayed.
Oh, okay. How was Atlanta?
It was good. I got to see my aunt and stuff.
Yeah, was your aunt fine?
Yeah, she's good now.
So what'd you do?
What do you mean what I did? You went to see my aunt.
I know you went to see your aunt, but what else you do?
I went to see my aunt and a couple of family friends. And
what'd y'all do?
Nothing. We just kicked.
Okay. Your spidey senses should already be tingling. The fact that a man keep asking you what you do. If a girl come in the house and you come in the house and she say, "So what you do today?" I'm like, "I just went to work." What else you do?
Yeah.
You
my
already know.
My question number 2. She knows something. She knows something's up.
Yeah. And then that's when you gonna hit her with, "Wow, what you mean?"
Yeah.
You gonna ask a question back. What you talk about? You ain't do nothing else today?
So who is this?
I'm like, yo, just come with the bush. I already know you know something.
Oh, nothing, huh? Okay, before you even get the line, I'm gonna give you one opportunity. What did you do?
Oh, that's a tough one. Somebody tell you before you get to lying, I'm gonna give you one opportunity. Before we go into this video anymore, I want to know, Beans. Girl, you come in the house. Girl say, before you get the line, I'm gonna give you one opportunity to tell the truth. What you doing?
I'm telling the truth. Jig is up. I'm busted. Why drag this out?
Hey, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me just pull back for 1 second. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. One time, I ain't gonna lie, I was on some dirty shit. I was dating this girl and I was on Tinder. I still had a Tinder, right? And one of her cousins liked me on Tinder. Not like a cousin I knew, but she realized, she's like, aren't you? We start talking and she's like, ain't you dating such and such? And I was like,
blocked.
I was like, oh yeah. So I ended the conversation. I didn't say nothing back. It was done, right? Then she came to me and was like, so what'd you do? And I was like, I'm thinking about like, this is a couple weeks later, and I'm thinking about back then, right? So I go and tell her, I say, yo, this is what happened. I still had a Tinder, and your cousin hit me up, and then but I deleted it, and she was like, I wasn't even talking about that. I had gave her some information that wasn't even she's talking about, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, what you talking about?
I was like, yo. So I will never fall for the give me opportunity to tell me what happened. Because I'm just what you got to say. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not telling you nothing. All right, let's finish this video.
I told you I went to see my aunt.
Okay.
That's the one reason I went over there for
For Atlanta. Okay, that's it. Just for your aunt. That's it.
Yeah.
And you just seen some friends.
And then I ended up seeing my friends. They were,
And then what y'all do?
He knows. We didn't do anything. We just figured it
out.
out.
Okay. Well, my boy that follows you on your close friends seems different.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. This seems like nothing, huh? This seems like nothing, huh? I'm in your city. Yeah, close friends, huh? So what's this? Lamborghini, huh? Oh, don't worry about who's friends. So you're in a...
See, now she caught in the act, and she gonna ask you she want to know how she got caught. Yeah. Who she need to blame for her? You blame yourself.
You did it.
You did it. Anything you do in the dark gonna come to light. So the reality is, he had his boys following your ass on Instagram or wherever, and you thought you could get away with it.
Lamborghini.
Your friends are just toxic. You're just trying
I know it. I told you. Your friends are just toxic. So you doing what you did ain't toxic?
You lied about your whereabouts.
You lied about who you was with and why you really went there. You didn't go see your aunt. You was going to see the Lambo.
Oh.
Imagine what she did in that damn Lambo.
So you're in a Lamborghini, you popping bottles in Atlanta.
Problems all the time.
Ladies, you know darn well, just like we do, the Lambo and the popping bottles is not free. Oh, you paying with something.
Tell you.
So what's this? So what's this? This ain't you?
You know what? Yes. Okay.
Double R only. You ain't never been in a double R in your life.
What's double R?
Range Rover.
Oh.
Talking about double R only. What's this about? Huh? I'm pulling up in your city, Lamborghini.
Let me explain.
So why'd you lie? Look it, I just caught you in a lie. Come on, stop it.
Why are you lying?
I went out. I know. I know.
Oh, she's stuttering. I've been caught up in that. That stutter is rough. Come on now.
Oh, but I didn't tell you because you always get upset. That I go out with my
I get
friends.
upset because you go out with your.
First off, who you know that's all girls with Range Rovers, Lamborghinis, and popping bottles? It's always men that are doing these things with women around. Women are not, they are add-ons. They are not the one creating this.
Friends, but you going down there to see your auntie, but you all got a close friends, which I'm not on your close friends, and you in double R's. Now you big meat. You go down there and turn into big meat.
You always trying to get mad at me, and I even brought you like
Come on,
something
man.
bad.
You got more stories than Walt Disney. You should have worked for Walt.
Like, look what I brought you.
Oh, wow.
Now she trying to you see how she trying to get off that subject and say, look what I got you though.
I'm taking it.
So you think so check this out. You think this is gonna butter me up, huh? You think I'm moving?
You know what's so crazy about this is because she's bringing this little small gesture. Clearly they stay in an apartment or something where he's probably paying the bills to stay at.
Mm-hmm.
Women will, it's so crazy how they think sometimes. They could go and just suck a dick, fuck all that, come home to their man, kiss him in the mouth, and bring him something, and not think nothing twice about it. That's crazy.
She brought him Balenciaga.
No,
That didn't age well, did it?
So you gonna think you just gonna give me some shoes, huh?
Yeah,
And everything's gonna be good. How you even get the money to get these?
Babe, you got broke like that? Like I
She tricking, dude. You know what it is. She popping that pussy for some money.
What's her answer? I'm waiting what she
got a job. I got a job and I get
Come
my
on,
own
man.
money.
That's got to be at least 2 paychecks. Come on now. How long you been saving for that?
Like,
I don't know. You just lied to me. I don't know. I just don't know what to believe now.
You know what I think? I think Lambo guy bought the shoes.
So this is where, and this is where I gotta grow up as a man in my toxic mind. I caught you in a lie. I know you got little sugar daddies, right? That's either giving you money, buying you things, and taking you places. And I know this now because you trying to hide the shit from me. Most responsible men would just leave. That's too easy. What I'm gonna do is hold that shit over her. And I'm going, and this is where I had to learn. I can't be this way no more. I would have holded that shit over her.
Mm-hmm.
I would have had her milk as much as she could out of these men. And in the process, she lose herself. I hate to say that because now she's just a vessel. It don't matter what they do. I don't give a fuck about all that no more because at this point, your loyalty is already gone.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get as much as I could out of you. Balenciaga.
I'm taking the shoes.
I'm taking a percentage of the money. Matter of fact, we about to start doing, how you doing OnlyFans? I'm just going to, I mean, at that point, it sounds sad because now your loyalty's gone. I need to get what I can get out of this. That's what the toxic me would want to do. The more higher thinking me would just be done with her. Let her regret she lost a good thing.
I would have slowly moved out. And then one day she would come back and with nothing there.
Oh, you hitting them with a woman move. You like, I'm playing a chess move on your ass. Are you? So would you act like nothing, like you forgave her?
Yeah, I would have like I wouldn't even know what I wouldn't even brought it up.
So you wouldn't even let her know.
She wouldn't know that I knew. And then
so you would have just took the Balenciaga shoes, but
like,
thanks,
yeah,
babe.
yeah.
And
like,
then
everything was good. And then once she
slowly take everything out that you need that she wouldn't notice, and then are you emptying the bank account?
Oh, it's all gone.
So emptying the bank account.
The next time she go on a trip,
getting a whole new apartment, moving. And matter of fact, I'm putting up the house. So I'm like, this is last month, but don't tell her. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm not just taking I'm taking hers too. I'm taking everything.
Oh, you taking everything too?
She go
her furniture, everything. Anything she ever bought.
Everything.
Her clothes too?
All of it gone.
I'm guessing you selling that on eBay.
Oh yeah.
all the
I'm thinking
Balenciaga and
she gonna come back to a bare
go
apartment.
call the sugar daddies because the sugar daddy gonna have to stay. You're gonna have to stay with him now.
A bare apartment.
That's
And
crazy.
I wouldn't even answer. I'll block.
Oh yeah, everything's deleted. You're not gonna get in contact with me.
No explanation. Just go.
Well, actually, you could probably get in contact. I would know what I would do is I will block where she can't call, but I let her text just so I could see this is so toxic. Just to see the demise of her mentally. Where'd you go? What? Like she doesn't even know what happened.
But where did I go? Where did you go?
What I would do is this though. This is what you do. You take everything and leave on the counter the pictures of her.
Yeah,
In the
double R'd up,
bopping bottles, Lambo, and then just that. You don't even say. You don't leave a letter. No, you just leave those pictures there. She knows exactly what she did.
Done.
I guarantee you, she would do anything to get you back.
Done. Don't take her back.
No, you can't take her back.
Let her
rot in her own demise. I know that sounds dark, but that's what you gotta. That's almost only way you can ever change her and teach her right from wrong because she out there. Because if you think she's sitting in that Lamborghini, riding that Rolls Royce, popping bottles in VIP, and you think she ain't got a dick in her mouth, you're highly mistaken. Remember that at all times. But like, share, and subscribe first while y'all doing that. All right. Anything else you want to talk about before we get up out of here?
I think we've done enough damage.
All right.
Enough psychological damage for today.
Y'all watch out. I'm gonna try to get it done by Friday. This Friday, we're gonna drop another video. You want to know the title? Should we tell them the title?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's an unacceptable body count for your wife? That's the title of the video.
There was a lot of I was actually surprised at some of the answers.
Yeah,
that we got.
We ain't gonna tell you them, but you gotta go watch. All right. Hey, I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
Y'all have a good week. Happy 4th of July.
Oh yeah, have a 4th of July. Shout out to Independence Day, even though it ain't the real one.
I don't want this.
Juneteenth all day.
Not for us.
For life. Hey, subscribe. Love y'all. We out.
That's got to be racist.
Daddy?